This is TaskSpoon, the series where I aim to complete the collection log by doing one randomly generated task at a time. After completing the medium tier, I'm ready to attempt some of the longest and hardest challenges yet as I move on to the hard tier. Welcome to Season 3 of TaskSpoon. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 71 of the TaskSpoon series. In the last video, I got insanely lucky. So many times. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you should go and watch it first. It is quite the episode, but we are currently on a Slayer task to get an uncharged trident. I am at 83 out of 87 Slayer, and this video will end when I get an Abyssal whip in my inventory. I've decided to split up this task into 3 videos. The first one was to get the dragon boots, the second one will be to get the Abyssal whip, and of course the third one will be the uncharged trident. So let's just get right into it. I've got a Nechryael's task, I'm gonna go get to bursting, and let's get this started. Well, it's not the most exciting thing ever, but starting off the episode with a nice little hit points level here. 95 hit points, cool. And I forgot to add the Slayer experience per hour thing to the canvas in the last episode, and I only recently realized it while I was looking through clips. So there it is. I've reset it for this episode so you can keep track of my total experience gained and sort of how fast things are going. I know that Slayer can really be determined on, or be determined by how good the tasks are that you get. So you can see down here, I mean, Nechryael's is obviously going to be great. You'll love to see it. But just in general, if you ever want to know sort of how things are going, you can look down there. I said in the last video that gargoyles and dust devils were like 2 of my favorite tasks, but I gotta put Nechryael's up there. I mean, the XP per hour is just so good. The drops are great. I mean, the death spawns are a little bit annoying. You gotta make sure that you're keeping up your hit points with some blood bursts, but that is a small price to pay for how good of a task it is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the mechanics of the superior Nechryael. I know he spawns some death spawns that do like mage and range attacks, but my strategy is just swap to blood burst and heal through all the damage. At least it works. Well, there's that Nechryael's task done. If I can just get back-to-back, like, Nechryael's Dust Devil's task back and forth, I could hit 84 Slayer in like 3 hours. Now I just need to go and see what we're doing next. Hopefully something as good as Nechryael's. Never mind. In the last video, I came close to completing the 25 KC achievement for KBD. I think I am at 22 currently, so I'm gonna go kill 3 more KBD to get this medium combat task done, and then probably just go and kill baby black dragons to finish the task quickly. But this will be nice. Like I said before, I'm trying to complete both the easy and the medium combat tasks eventually. So this is the best time to do this task, might as well go do it. Now, you're gonna see this 44k XP per hour absolutely plummet over this task, but you know what? That's just the price you gotta pay. Man, killing KBD on an Iron Man sucks. I can't stay here long enough to make the privately rented instances worth it, and people keep coming in, like right there. Somebody came in with a ring of recoil on, and KBD snapped to go attack him for some reason, even though he was all the way across the room. Hit him once, the recoil hit the dragon, and then I didn't get the drop, even though he left immediately. So that's kind of cringe. So I don't know if I'm going to get the combat achievement here because of that other kill. I don't know if it counted towards my kill count because I didn't get the loot, but I guess we'll see if I can ever hit the dragon. There we go. Looks like no, I gotta do one more. Okay. Okay, but I should get the combat achievement this time, maybe? Hey, there we go. I will not be back here anytime soon. From here on out, I'm going to be doing these Black Dragon tasks at the baby Black Dragons, mostly because I need to stock up a bunch of points, so when I actually get 87 Slayer, I can skip a bunch of tasks to try and get the Kraken task. Because you can't kill Krakens when you're off task, I need to be able to do that. That, or I'll have to do tutorial skipping. Hey, Dust Devils, you'll love to see it. I also realize now that I've massively blundered because I forgot to extend Nechryaels and Gargoyles, and while I'm here, I might as well extend my Abbey Demons and my Krakens, just so that I don't forget and I use those points. So that'll be good. Well, I spent my entire cash stack on runes. Hopefully I don't have to go back there for a long time, but I am doubtful that this will even get me to 87 Slayer, but I currently have 69,000 coins in the bank, and that is it. Man, is there a better sight than a Dust Devil Superior? Especially because there's only 8 Dust Devils here, so now I'm just optimizing my bursting too. Oh, feels great. You ever just say screw it and decide to burst a troll's task? Or is that just me? By the way, in case you're wondering, the bursting plan actually worked really well, except for the fact that they have a 30-second respawn. So I would group them all and then kill them very quickly, and then be sitting there for like 20 seconds while I waited for the first ones to respawn again. So if it wasn't for the respawn, that would have actually been really good, but it's just not worth it. What about a second imbued heart? Huh? Hello? Hit the gargoyle? Thank you. Also, nobody make fun of the fact that I forgot to swap my spellbooks when I was at my house, so I'm on Ancients, so I can't alch anything. Don't say anything. It never happened. I would hate for every single one of you to leave a comment that said, wow, look when he killed that marble gargoyle, he was still on the ancient spellbook, so he couldn't alch anything. Don't do it. Got another big old dust devil here. With nothing. And grats to Drosel, who just maxed. Well, I think I'm gonna have to call it here for the day. I am tired. 201,000 Slayer XP is not bad at all. 32k XP an hour is incredible, honestly. Way higher than I thought I'd be getting when I first started this task, so I cannot complain about that. It's been an especially productive day when you consider that I recorded a bunch of the clips at the end of last episode this morning, and then I've done all this as well, so I've done even more than this for Slayer. It's been a long day. I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, it is the next morning, as you might be able to tell from my voice. I got myself a big old Bloodveld here. Give me an Eternal Gem. Okay, never mind. These Bloodveld tasks, especially now that I've extended them, are actually pretty good. The XP per hour is decent. It's in like the mid 20,000 XP per hour range. If you'll notice from the previous clip, my XP per hour probably went down a couple thousand, but they're super AFK. You can just aggro all the Bloodvelds and then wait for like 3 minutes. And the only supplies that I use are attack pots, obviously, and prayer pots, which I can swing that. Very nice to not have to use runes or cannonballs on a task and still get decent XP per hour. So you'll love to see it. Also, apparently my superior Slayer monster luck is insane, so anything that can give a superior, I'm happy with. Well, here we go, after that big ol' marble gargoyle 2,900 Slayer XP drop. 84 Slayer. That unlocks Drakes, which I have never once killed in my life. But they actually have a couple of useful unlocks for me, so I think if I get a Drake Slayer task, I'll definitely go and do it. But yeah, 84 Slayer, one more level, and we can go get a whip. The useful unlocks that I was referring to are the Drake's Tooth and the Drake's Claw, which can be used to upgrade different boots. The Drake's Claw can upgrade the Boots of Stone to the Boots of Brimstone, which increase the defensive bonuses as well as give it a range and magic accuracy buff, so it makes the boots more useful when you have to kill stuff in the mount whatever. And the Drake's Tooth upgrades the Holy Sandals to the Devout Boots, which usually for an Iron Man would not be very useful to get, because most Iron Men, I'm going to assume, don't have a pair of Holy Sandals, unlike myself. So it would actually be very useful for me, upgrading my Holy Sandals to Devout Boots. All it does is increase the prayer bonus from +3 to +5. But hey, that's 2 extra prayer bonus on my Holy Sandals, so I would use both of those upgrades. So yeah, if we get a Drake's task, I will figure out how to kill them, and we'll definitely go and do them. The drops are 1 in 512 while you're on task, and 1 in 2,500 if you're off task. So no sense going for them off task. I'll just have to try and get them every time we get a task. So now we need 306,000 more Slayer experience, which at the rate I'm going at should be about 10 hours, just over 10 hours. So shouldn't be too bad. And I think my plan is once I get to 85 Slayer, I'm not going to do what I did with the Dragon Boots. The Dragon Boots are only a 1 in 128, so I didn't feel too bad about just going there and trying to get them off task. But mostly because I would never actually do a Spiritual Mage's task. Maybe not never, but unlikely that I would just go and do it anyway. Versus the Abbey Demons, I'm going to be doing Abbey Demon tasks for the rest of this account's life. So I think I'm going to just try and wait till I get an Abbey Demon task. Also the whip, like I said, it's much more rare. The boots were 1 in 128, the whip is 1 in 512, so less likely that I just go there and camp for it. But either way, we got to get to the Slayer level first, so yeah. 306,000 experience to go. Honestly, the XP per hour here is so incredibly bad, I'm almost tempted to skip this task, but I need to do some editing so I can AFK while shooting a wyvern, and 15 wyverns shouldn't take me too long. Like I said before, I want to keep some points so I can skip tasks when I need to go for a Kraken task, so looks like we'll be here for a bit. Also, I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't happy with the admittedly very small chance to get a Draconic Visage here. A DFS would be pretty cool. Oh, a Dragon Plate Skirt on the last kill of the task. You'll love to see it. From one mediocre XP but nice and AFK task to another. Here we go with some worms. I mentioned this in the previous video, but I'm gonna try and do these worm tasks just so that I have the higher chance at the uniques that they can drop, which I will have to get eventually. It would be nice to get them passively during the Slayer grind. But like I said, this is also nice and AFK, so I can continue editing. I just have to click a couple times every, 30 seconds or so. And yeah, I mean, I can't really complain. Well, that was terrible. I mean, doing an already slow task extremely inefficiently while trying to edit, I knew it wasn't going to be good XP per hour by any means, but I did get a lot of good editing done, so it was definitely worth it, and I was able to at least do something, so I'm happy with that. No worm uniques, unfortunately, but can't really expect that. Let's go see what we're going to kill. Ah, see, that's more like it. 203 Nechryaels, yes please. Would you look at that? 95 magic. Almost like all these bursting tasks are really good for magic XP. Man, extended Nechryaels with slaughters, 53,000 experience, that must have taken me like less than an hour. What a great task. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I've heard that you can in fact burst Ankus in the catacombs, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, actually do hit okay. Maybe this is actually going to be okay. This reminds me of the Shattered Relics League. I took the Mage rune at the start, and so essentially everything I killed with Mage. And finding out all the weird things you can do with magic was very interesting, to say the least. Now, admittedly, you had other runes that made magic way more accurate and do more damage, and obviously use less runes, so it was a bit more viable. But this just reminds me of when I was doing that league, I was like literally maging anything I possibly could. I was using like Blood Barrage at Zulrah, and like, I don't even remember to be honest, but this is very reminiscent of that. Okay, of all the stupid things that I've tried bursting recently, Ankus, not so bad. I know it sounds stupid, but that actually went by really quick, and it's hard to tell the exact XP per hour, but, if you don't want to spend points to skip a Slayer task, and you get an Anku task, try bursting it. It's actually not so bad. I don't know if anyone else does this for Calphite tasks, but if you ever want to be super lazy, if you come to the Slayer Cave and just kill the level 28 workers with a cannon, the task goes by really fast. You get actually decent magic or Slayer XP per hour, surprisingly. I don't know how, but it's actually pretty good, and it's like free points. You have to use some cannonballs, which kind of sucks, but considering how fast it is, I think it's definitely worth it. Mostly because I'm not killing KQ right now, and I'm too lazy to go and kill the bigger guys. I've actually never really looked into it, but this is just so good. I don't know. I don't know why I would want to. Man, Cuirass are just great. I mean, XP per hour wise, they're like average, maybe even a bit below average, but the drops are just so good. I mean, herbs and seeds and secondaries and money. I don't know. I'm always going to do a Cuirass task. I was curious, that task took me 48 minutes and I got 14,744 experience, meaning it was 18.4k XP per hour, which is totally fine. I mean, it's a little bit low, but not every task can be a bursting task. I understand that. And let's see what we're done. Fine. Well, another big boy level here, 96 strength. That creeped up on me so fast. I mean, I guess when you do 420,000 Slayer XP in like 2 days, it's gonna happen, but yeah, cool. And speaking of my Slayer XP, we are 50% of the way to 85, so we're getting there, slow and steady, but we're getting there. I was gonna skip this task because I can't do demonic gorillas yet, and regular black demons just aren't really that good, but then I remembered I have like 57 ancient shards in the bank and an arc light ready to go, and I was actually a little bit concerned I was about to run out of prayer potions, and I went and looked and I had like 400 left. So yeah, might as well do it. I don't think the XP per hour is going to be that good, but this is nice and AFK, and it'll give me a chance to finish editing the last video, so yeah, sure. That task was actually really good. That took me almost exactly an hour, and I got 23,000 experience. We'll take it. And then straight into the Dust Devils task? You'll love to see it. Oh, the Choke Devil spawn in the last kill of the task? You'll love to see it. I really wanted to get the Slayer level tonight before I went to bed, but it's late. I'm tired. I got to 94.2%. We need 11,000 more experience tomorrow morning, and then we will hunt for an Abbey Demon task. I think I gained like 356,000 Slayer XP today, so yeah, I think I've earned this, but let's see what we're doing tomorrow morning. Black Demons, yeah, I can do that. Well, good morning, everybody. I know it's like 2 seconds later for you, but RuneScape was updated, so I had to close my rune light, so XP gained is going to be reset, but it doesn't really matter. We need 16,700 more experience, so this should take me less than an hour here, apparently. I didn't realize these were actually that good, so nice. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm so excited to get this whip. I'm really hoping that I can get an Abbey Demon task quickly, and I don't have to go through a bunch of points, or do a bunch of tasks, so yeah, wish me luck. Well, here we go. Usually I'd be like super AFK doing this task, but I've just been staring at my screen waiting for this to happen because I did not want to miss the recording on this one. One more. One more. Hey, 85 Slayer. We've done it. We can kill Abyssal Demons. I'm so excited to go get a whip. You have no idea. I'm going to kill these last 21 Black Demons and then go and try and get a task, but yeah, you'll love to see it. Alright, last Black Demon of the task. We can go. I actually ran the math, and the highest chance to get an Abbey Demon task is from Duradel. So we're not going to be getting a new task. I got to go run all the way over to Duradel for that extra 0.5%. So the numbers are, Konar is a 3.47 chance, Neve is a 3.43 chance, and Duradel is a 3.98 chance. So I'm literally getting 0.5% more of a chance to get an Abbey Demon task for running all the way over there, but it's going to be worth it if I get it. So I will run over there and hope for the best. It would be really cool to get Abbey Demons on my first try. Okay, unlucky. But I mean, I can't turn down a Nechryael's task. I'm not insane. I was trying to save most of my Slayer points for once I actually hit 87 Slayer for skips for Kraken tasks, simply because you can't actually kill Kraken if you don't have a task, versus the Abbey Demons, which technically I could just go and kill, although I wanted to get a task for the increased damage and accuracy and whatnot. Not to mention the fact that I do still need 2 more Slayer levels, so the efficiency is nice. But I did just notice that I'm at 238 streak on my Slayer streak, so I'm going to be getting a big influx of points at 250 in 12 tasks anyway, which obviously I'm going to need to do at least 12 more tasks before I start my Kraken grind. So I'm going to have a lot of points, so I might just do a few more lenient skips at Duradel until I get this Abbey Demon task. I'm still not going to skip tasks like this. Obviously, Nechryaels are too good to skip, but the mediocre tasks I'll probably skip for now. Surely this is the time though, right? Hey, you'll love to see it. I actually can't believe that worked. That's awesome. Alright. I was planning on trying to burst the Abbey Demons, but I've never done it before, and after looking into it, it looks a little bit too complicated for me, so I'm just going to kill him with melee. Got my prayer set up here. Brought some bracelets to slaughter, so hopefully I can remember to swap to one of those as I'm about to kill it to extend the task. But yeah, this is it. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, you only need to wear the Bracelet of Slaughter on the tick that you get the Slayer experience drop to have the chance to proc the effect. So you can glove switch, and like I'm bringing a Barrow's gloves just so that I can speed up the kills. Now, when you're bursting, it's not really feasible to do that, considering how many enemies you're killing at a time. You can't really pay attention to all of the different health bars, but when you're killing an enemy one at a time, it's pretty easy. Oh, I just got 96 hit points. Okay, cool. By the way, on the off chance that you are also killing Abbey Demons with a Bracelet of Slaughter switch, make sure that you keep it on until you see that Slayer experience drop, because I keep putting it on as they teleport as I kill them, and you don't get the Slayer experience until 1 tick later, and I keep putting back on my Barrow's gloves too early, and then I miss the Slayer experience tick, and therefore miss the chance to extend the task. So don't be like me. I know you can like barely tell the difference, but this is in fact a superior Abyssal Demon, so maybe I'll get a whip from him? Maybe? Possibly? Will it die? Can you have 0 health, please? Can you hit any damage whatsoever? Sad. Yes! We've done it! The Abyssal Whip. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I'm so happy. 23 demons left on the task, too. I didn't even have to go over. This is as ideal as it gets. That actually is really nice, because technically you could argue that I shouldn't just kill Abbey Demons off Slayer task, because I'm not working towards my current task. I'm just going out of my way to do a different task. I still would have done it, but now I don't have to. But yeah, we'll finish this Slayer task and then wrap up the video. Honestly, it's gone so much better than I could have expected. When I first rolled the Trident task, I was a little bit concerned that I either would have to increase the time between videos to get everything done, and then I decided to split it up in 3 videos, and then I thought, oh, maybe I won't have enough content or enough interesting things happen for each of the 3 videos to make it worth it. But here we are. I mean, last video we got D-Boots and Imbued Heart and all that. Now this video we get a whip. Next video we're going to end with a Trident. I mean, what more could you ask for? First things first, I mean, we got to hit it with the whip mix. Got it anyway, might as well use it. Oh yeah. Amazing. Second of all, got to put it in the bank. This is going to mark the end of the DSIM era for my combat tab. I actually don't even have any room in my bank. Oh yeah, look at it up there. I mean, this is just, this is a dream come true. I mean, the D-Boots, this is amazing. But yeah, that's gonna have to be it for me for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have been doing Slayer non-stop, like 10 to 12 hours a day for the past 6 days, so maybe leave the video a like to show me that you liked the video. Next time, we will get that 87 Slayer, get that Trident, and finish this task off once and for all. But for now, this will have to be it. And as always, I want to give a big shout out to all of my channel members. The lowest tier is only $2 a month, and it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. But a big special shout out to my tier 3 Big Spoon members, Alchemist BTW and Jack Staumer, for the continued support. Thank you, thank you. That's it from me. I will see you guys in the next video when we get that trident.